Nungsizaraba Bethany Diaspora Church ki ichilena umar mapang sing amadi online messages maruaina Diaspora Christian aikoi ki damakta Esor gi wahai da leiba khudingmak asibu tahanna bagi damakta Bethany Diaspora Church Ministry na hapta khudingi thadok liba message asibu tatana tabiba isirenao mapam tongan leiba mi khuding maki mathakta harau nungai ba phongnuk sari Jesu Christ gi mingda harau nungai bagi salam su pijari Esor gi thojal na isirenao sing asisu aikoi mahaki wahai pamina bagi matam aikoi bu pibire aduna ngahaktang oirabasu Esor gi wahai da aikoi pukning changna khantaminasi taminasi puning thogat minasi ngasi gi text asi 1 Peter chapter 4 gi verses 9 and 10 masi English ta ahan badai pathok chage verse 9 be hospitable to one another without grumbling as each one has received a gift minister to one another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. Manipuri gi Bible da ay pathok sage marum sondaduna amaga nungsi na seba taunaw mi ama mamna mana phangba khudon gi matung ina Esor gi makhal makha ayamba thojal adugi aphaba asin arangba mising gumna amaga thojal tauna bada sijinnau Esor gi wahai asi taminabasida ikoi bhab tagani ngasigi message asigi title asi good stewards of the manifold grace of God haibani Esor na mahaki thojal aikoi da pibiriba yamkraba asuki matik aikoi gi damakta pibiba khudol asigi steward not just steward good steward aphaba steward oina layu haibani sijinnaraga Esor na piriba grace manifold grace asi thojal asi aikoi gi marakta seba taunabada thojal taunabada sijinna gadabani haibani actually now sing the church of the Lord Esor Prabhu mahaki singlup ase yengba matamda there were local churches mafam naiba local churches kaya matam aduda su leirami aduga there were people who were scattered and were called the diaspora aikoi gumna chaithokduna leiba mafam tongan na maram tongan gi oiba sumaina thajabasing asibu chaithokduna leiba singlup kimi sing matam aduda su leirami aduna Diaspora Church ki ministry ase aikoina pangtau tauba aikoina hekta khallaga tauba nate Esor gi wahai da tasengna aikoina uba ministry adumak aikoi su taubani aduna Diaspora ministry ase it's a valid ministry ko believers must continue to discover what they can do for the Lord singlup kimi singna thajaba aikoi khuding makna Prabhu gi damakta aina kari tauba yaba leibage haibase aikoi na thidokadabani tuminna aikoi leibi yade aikoi the community of faith thajaba singi singlup haibado oiribani aduna individual oina aikoi singlup semba yade mayam ase pulakpa matamda singlup haibase leiribani aduna singlup asigi damakta Prabhu mahaki damakta aina kari tauba yabage thibase mathau tai They must be challenged to minister for the Lord wherever they are. Ngasi akhoi chaithoktuna leibagumna matam aduda su Christian sing chaithoktuna lei haina akhoi ahanbada pankhare. Maduda leiramba Christian sing chaithoktuna leibasing ado tuminna leite. Acts ta akhoi paba kanda uba phangni chapter 8. Madudi karino hairaga makhoi na leiba mafam makhoi na chatpa mafam duda Prabhu Jesu Christ agi maram asida makhoi na pausan doi aduga makhoi gi thamoi da pukning thogat pa phangjai madudi karino Prabhu gi damakta seba tauba thogan tauba haibase makhoi gi apam oirami aduna makhoi na mafam makhoi gi leifam aduda Prabhu gi seba thogal tauba yabase kari leibege haina makhoi thirami. The ministry of being hospitable makhoi na tauriba mayam adugi marakta aikhoi na panba yabadi karino Bible da ubase be hospitable to one another without grumbling. Amaga thogan taunaba seba taunaba nungsi chanana leiminaba mating pinaba masini. There were many who had to flee from their homes. Maramdi yumdagi chelakpa hingnanabagi damakta chetholakpa haibase aikhoi na khangi. Andaki Manipur gi thodok tuda aikhoi karom site gi oirabusu aikhoi na khangi aduga even kari haisira kibadagi landa yaudrabasu kibadagi chen ki ba kaya su yawi aduna lan chen ba natraga aigi punsi hingnana ba chen tholak pa hai basidi ai pot pu bagi matam leite yum puraga chinglaga mafam amada amuk settle tauge hai bagi matam do leite aduna di hingnana ba thawai hingnana ba chen tholak pa matam da yum thanam lak pa kaya marum yawi aduga they had lost much because of severe persecution matam aduda ta sengna Jesus Christ abu thazabagi maramna makhoi bu persecute tawbiba otnai biba matam aduda yum kai loina thanamduna makhoi chele at the same time makhoi gidamakta amang ata kaya thoi. The challenge to all who were able to help aduna makhoi Christian sing thazaba mayam adugi marak aduda khara condition phana laiba mising aduna makhoi gi thamoi nungdagi pangningba masigi damakta aikhoi kari tawba yabage karam haina aikhoi gi singlup ki mising aikhoi gi ichirena oiba mayam asibu pangsigi haibase makhoi na khalli. They are challenged to be hospitable to the diaspora brethren aduna chaithoktuna laikhraba maruk mapangsing machil manausing aduda makhoi na mateng pangba hospitable makhoi gi awat pa yengbiba makhoi bu okpiba aduga makhoi gi damakta thogal tawbiba haibase makhoi na tawrami. They are to be hospitable makhoi taseng namak awaba mayam leiba marak asida aikhoi hospitable oiba tabani aikhoi migi thogan migi seba tawbiba darkar oye haibase makhoi ningsing lami. They must seek to fulfill this ministry carefully and not to be grumble. Makhoi masigi ministry hospitality hairiba ministry ase being hospitable masi pangthok pada pukning changna thamoi sengna aikhoi tawba mathau tai karigumba madugi thabak tu tawna nang wayam ngang khraba natraga grumble to khraba matamda nangna tawriba ministry adu mapung phaba ngamdabani aduna actually now sing masida encouragement adudi karino hospitable being hospitable oibase it's not easy. It will take something, it will cost you something masida aikoi effort darkar kani aigi leizaba khara chakhi gani involvement darkar oye duki matik mayam gi seba tawba haibase aduna masi tawba matamda aikoi pukning tappa amadi yamna munna khalaga aina tawribase Prabhu mahaki mingda tawbani aduga aigi ichili naw oiriba thajaba singlup ki mi singda ai tawbani haibase khallaga harau harau na tawgutabani, not with grumbling. Aduga the costly this actually hospitable ministry ase yengba kanda haiki bugumna it is a costly ministry. Yamna mamal tangba adugumba ministry amani. Karigino hairaga each one has received a gift. Makoy ase tongan ba Esor gi grace thojal adugi maram na khudol phangle minister to one another they madu sijinaraga makoy amaga sumaina thogal taunare as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. Aduga Prabhu Jisuna Esor na nungsibagi damakta thojal bibagi damakta piriba madugi khudol ado sijinaraga aphaba steward ama oina makoina masi tauraga ministry ase chatharami. Aduna the ministry of hospitality is very challenging. Masi laida bani ichili nausing no matawbada khara yagani nini taurakpan numit ahum adum sangtharak pa matamda hena awaba oibani adumakpu masida aikoi munna khanba mathau tabani. Bible gi matungina Esor gi wahai da takpiba puning thogat piba se aikoi gi damakta mathau tai. Aduna yamna costly oiba yamna challenging oiba tarabasu, nevertheless it is a ministry. Masi ministry amani Prabhu mahakki thogal amani haibase aikoi khangadabani. And that's what Bible says. Bible da sumadu takpi bani. Aduna our challenge is to understand this ministry. Aduna masigi ministry hospitable ministry ase karino haibase aikoi munna masakhang batai and then find the faith to fulfill this ministry. Karigum manangon da Esor na masigi ministry hospitable ministry asibu pibi khraba madugi ministry ado nang fulfill tauba na yana na bagi damakta mapung phan ba yana na bagi damakta kari mathau tai haiba tarbadi thajaba achet pa thajaba ase ai leiba tai madu yaudana masigi ministry ase mapung phaba ngamloi. Aduna aikoi achumba achet pa thajaba phangnanaba honagadabani madu oiba tarbadi kanagumba amana masigi hospitable ministry ase Esor na aikoi gi damakta piba khudol oiba tarabadi mapung pahan bangamgani. How may we see the funds God has given to us? Esor na aikoi da piba piriba fundsing ase karam hai na aikoi ubangamgani. We must see funds as a gift from God. Ngasi Diaspora church ministry asigi damakta Esor gi thojal gi mapana hospitable ministry asibu recognize tawraga understand tawraga khanglaga aikoi chaithoktuna laikhraba Diaspora church ki damakta ngasi phawba leptana aikoi gi damakta gift pibiri khudol pibiri mateng pangbiri masi gumba mayam ase aikoi karam haina ugani masi Esor dagi aikoi phangjaba khudol ni gift ni haina aikoi logadabani. Ichili nausing tarai aikoi loba yade laiba funds mayamna aikoi bu partna tawbiba mateng pangbiri ba khuding mak ase Esor gi khudol ni haibasi aikoi kauroisi. Our gifts are to be used to minister to people. Aduna aikoi na phangliba gifts sing ase haibadi wangang bahaibagi isai sak bahaibagi oiba yai migi thogal tauba haibagi oiba yai mibu puning thogat pi bahaibagi oiba yai any type of gifts Esor na aikoi da piriba mayam ase aikoi gi maruk mapang oiriba aikoi gi ichili naw oiriba singlup ki mi singda aikoi na thogal taubada sijinagadabani. Masi aikoi taudaba matamda aikoi gi ministry aikoi na Esor na piriba khudol adugi ministry ado aikoi mapung phana tawpa ngamdrabani. Difficulties in fulfilling this ministry masigi hospitable ministry ase fulfill tawhanba matamda mapung phahanba matamda or phahan ge tawbada ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯒꯗꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯂꯨꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯒꯅꯤ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ many do not have much money ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ hospitable ministry ꯑꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦ ꯐꯟ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯄꯩꯁా ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯅ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ those who have some money prefer to hold it ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯤꯡꯅꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯖꯕꯗꯣ ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ ꯂꯣꯠꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯊꯝꯃꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯨꯡ ꯏꯟꯅ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯊꯝꯅꯗꯨꯅ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯅ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯦ or ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯨꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯏ we come up with reasons ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯅꯤ why we will not use our own fund ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯩꯁಾ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯣꯏꯗꯕꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ reason ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯍꯧꯔꯅꯤ fear that we will run out of funds example amada masi aigi leiriba paisa kharase sijinaruba matamda aigidamata leihoraroi karamaina imung chalaigani karamaina isasingi school adu different reasons masi yenglapa matamda sigumba hospitable ministry haibase aikhoi yamna wana uba phangi natraga yamna luna thoi Anisubada, we choose to use our funds for ourselves, right? For family, for children. Masi koi pan kare. Tasay namak masi laybani. We feel that only the rich can fulfill this ministry. Aduga ay koi nakhan badi karino. Paisa pay bang mami khakta na tawgada banida masigi ministry asidi. Makoy na khatang mapungpahan mga ngani maram di makoy di paisa lay. Ay koi di paisa layte. Masini. Many feel that they are too poor to give money away. Ay koi paisa pithokadabagi damakta yamna lai ramale. Ay koi masingamloy. We are too poor. Aduna masigi tabag asidi ay koi taubangamloy haibasi mayamna. Ayamba na khali. The reality is a lack of faith. The saying na masigi problem se karino. Hay na yeng patarabadi. Paisa layba laytabagi oiba nate khwaidagi maru oiba thajaba aduni thajaba ado laytaba matamda thajaba ado yamna strong oiba akanba thajaba achepa thajaba natradi masida reasons mayam ekoi pigani there is a lack of compassion thajaba khakta natadana nungsiba Migi awaba bu ubang amdaba. Migi awaba da saruk yaba yaning bagi thamoy laytaba. Natraga mingonda minungsi haiba laytaba. Adu matamda sigumba hospitable ministry haiba sigi matang asidati ekoi karisu tawbangamloy. Isorgi wahayna haiba se being good stewards. Isor na khoi gidamakta gifts pibire. thojal gi mapana na khoi gi damakta khudol pibire pibiriba khudol sing adu na khoi sijinau as a good steward yamna aphaba thajaba yaba steward oina na khoi layu haibani being good stewards of the manifold grace of God haibani the grace of God is indeed manifold isili now sing khalsi ko ngasi isor gi thojal isor gi nungsibase Aikoi yamna pikna ubra yamna tapna langna aikoi ubra natraga it's manifold asuki matik chauna yamna isor gi thojal se aikoi pba phanghale haiba se aikoi yaningbra aikoi gi punsi isor gi thojal ngasi phawba lairibani aikoi gi damakta ngasi phawba chana thakna bagi damakta leifam gi damakta Darkar oiba khuding mak isor na ikoi gi damakta matam chana pibiri asi isor gi thojani ni sili nausing aduga tongan ba isor gi thojal ikoi da pibi Bible gi matungina the grace is given for our salvation Esor ki thojal ki maram na ngasi aikoi aran khubam hairibase phanglibani. Lomba naidaba punsi, hingbagi punsi, salvation aran khubam kanbibase aikoi phangbani Esor ki thojal nani. Grace is also given for service. Esor ki thojal ase aikoi da pibi karigidamakta thawgal taunanabagidamata. Esor ki thawgal, Esor ki singlup ki marakta aikoi ki marakta thawgal taunanabagidamata Esor na aikoi mahakki thawjal ase pibibani. The grace of God is to be seen in the funds given to us. Aikoi na phangliba ngasi mateng kaya phangliba mayam asida Esor ki thawjal aikoi uba phanggadabani. Silenau sing. We must see the grace of God in the gifts that we have in our hands. Hojik aikoi na phangliba aikoi ki khutta laikhraba Esor ki bor sing khudol sing ase yenglaga masida Esor ki thawjal adu uba phangnanaba aikoi honnagadabani. Ngasi icha sing Esor na pibiba Esor ki thawjal ki oiba adugumba khudol singni. Ngasi aikoi ki damakta senthum gi awatpa sana thaknabagi damakta khudingmak pibiriba se Esor ki thawjal ki maramnani. Mase aikoi yengba matamda o Esor ki thawjal se asuki matik chawi ko, Esor ki thawjal se asuki matik watpa laitana aikoi da pibi ko haibase aikoi ningsinggadabani. Aduna the challenge is to learn how to be good stewards. Yamna maru oibadi chilenau sing Esor na aikoi kidamakta asuki matik pibi khare adu oirabadi pibi khraba khudol sing asigi steward ama oina ai karam haina laigani. Faithful good stewards haibado oiba ngamnanaba aikoi honabase yamna maru oi. Esor na thawjal gidamakta aikoi da mayam ama mahaki khudol pibi khrabasu aikoi na lana sijinnaraga madubu aikoi na sijinnagadaba mafamduda sijinnadaba matamda aikoi ki damakta Esor mahakna wayen bigani madugi account adu aikoi na pigani. We are accountable. Masini silenau sing. Aduna freely you receive, freely give. Provide neither gold or silver, nor copper in your money belt. Jishuna, disciples sing the Haibani, Matthew chapter 10 verses 8 and 9. I do that. Masiyamna clearly, freely you receive. Mamal yaudana panghiba adu mamal laudana yentou haibani pitou haibani. Isilinau sing. As we have been given funds freely, Esor na aikoi kidamakta funds pibire darkar oiba khuding mak pibire mamal laute. We are to give freely. Aikoi ngasi amuka mamal laitana mamal yaudana laudana aikoi na amuk yenthokpa mathau tai. Our focus is not to hoard haibadi aikoi na sana lupa asida aikoi na yenglaga maduda aikoi wakan khangadaba nate chilinau sing. Grace that needs to be learned aikoi na Esor ki thawjal asigi maramda aikoi henna khangba darkar oye. 2 Corinthians ki chapter 8 verses 1 to 7 aduda kari hai. Moreover, chilinau sing, brethren, we make known to you the grace of God bestowed on the churches of Macedonia. Macedonia gi matakta Esor na mahaki thawjal pibiba adugi maramda na koi bu khangalni that in our great trial of affliction yamna chauraba changjing kayagi awaba thengnaba matamda the abundance of their joy and their deep poverty abounded in the riches of their liberality. Yamna waraba matam adudasu makoina yamna harau nungaina makoi kari haisira migi mating pangba minung si laibagi thabak kaya pangthok paduda makoigi adumuk kari haisira thajabada nungai ba haraubada pithokpada aduki matik makoi se ina khuli haibase ekhoina ui. For I bear witness that according to their ability, yes, and beyond their ability, they were freely willing. Makoina ngamzaba thakta or even madugi henasu makoi Esor gi thawgal gi damakta Krista gi mingda machili manau oiriba thajaba singi damakta makoi pamuba laite, imploring us with much urgency that we would receive the gift and the fellowship of the ministering of to the saints. Makoina aikoida senthumgi mating pibiduna laudaba yade masi aikoi Esorgi mising asengba singlupki mising natraga maki thaugan taunanabagi damakta kathok jabani haina makoida aikoi makoina aikoida asumna hai. And not only as we had hope, but they first gave themselves to the Lord. Aikoina thajaruba khaktang natadana makoi oina hanna kari haye Prabhuda makoi changjaduna, and then to us by the will of God. Aikoina su makoi changjarai. So we urge Titus aikoina masi haire that as he had begun, so he would also complete this grace in you as well. Aduna nangna Titus na hauriba thabak asi mahakna soidana loisan gani haibasi aikoina mangonda haibiki maramdi Prabhu mahaki thojal adugi maramna. But as you abound in everything, nakoi khuding makta nakoi yamna leire in faith, nakoi gi thajabada, in speech nakoi gi ngangba sakpada, in knowledge nakoi gi khang haibada, in all diligence singba, and in your love for us aduga aikoi bu nungsibagi maramdasu, see that you abound in this grace also. Aduna nakoi masigi Esorgi thojal asidasu nakoi mapung phaba oyu haina makoina Polga mahaki marup singna masigi wahai asi thambirami singrup aduda. Aduna the outstanding example of the Macedonian churches, Macedonia gi churches singi example saurba example si ekoina ubu phangbani. They were poor but they proved themselves to be gracious, generous. Makoi lairabasu makoi minungsi lei haibase makoina proof tawbani utpani. They first gave themselves to the Lord, Prabhu da makoi sangjai, then they gave themselves to support worthy people and causes. Makoina Prabhu da sangjabagi matungda mateng pangba yaba misingda mateng pangnanabagi damakta su makoi kanna honaduna makoi masigi thabak se tawrami. Ichili now sing adu erabadi ekoi gi challenge karino masi ekoi diaspora church ki singlup sing aduga diaspora church na thariba series of diaspora messages asibu tabiri ba isiri now sing ekoi gi challenge karino. What is our challenge? To learn the grace of giving. Pithokpagi thojal grace nungsiba asi ekoi tamjagadabani, masi ekoi ngamnanaba hotnagadabani, masi aduga ani subada to be good stewards of the grace of God. Esor na ekoi da pibi khraba thojal asi ekoi phajana sijinnaba aphaba achumba thajaba yaba steward oina Esorgi thojal ase aikoi sijinagadabani. Aroibada to practice this ministry of being hospitable to the brethren. Masigi hospitable amaga thawgal taunabagi ministry ase aikoi kanada taugani. Jisu Krista da aigi ichilena oiraba ꯑꯣꯏꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯁꯤꯡꯂꯨꯞꯀꯤ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯁꯤ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯃꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯕꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇꯁꯨ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯖꯥꯜ ꯐꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯜ ꯐꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯌꯥꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯡꯅꯅꯕ ꯄꯥꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯁꯤ being hospitable ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ hospitable ministry ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯅ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯗ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯪ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯁꯤ ꯊꯥꯒꯠꯆꯔꯤ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯁꯣꯔ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯋꯥꯍꯩꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯟꯅ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯊꯧꯒꯠꯄꯤꯔꯦ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯕꯤꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯊꯧꯖꯥꯜ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯜ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯦ ꯉꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯁꯤꯡꯂꯨꯞ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ Bethany Diaspora Churchꯀꯤ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯦꯁꯦꯖ Diaspora series of messages ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯈ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯇꯤꯌꯟ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯀꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯁꯣꯔ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯕ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯋꯥꯠꯄꯅ ꯊꯜꯂꯕ ꯀꯌꯥ ꯎꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯊꯧꯒꯜ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯅꯕ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯜ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯛꯅꯤꯡ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯏꯁꯣꯔ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯀꯔꯤꯁꯨ ꯋꯥꯠꯍꯟꯕꯤꯗꯦ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯍꯦꯟꯅꯁꯨ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯩ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯏꯄꯥ ꯏꯁꯣꯔ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯃꯜ ꯂꯧꯗꯅ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯅꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯊꯧꯖꯥꯜ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯃꯃꯜ ꯂꯧꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯉꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯨꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯚꯨ ꯖꯤꯁꯨ ꯈ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯇꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯡꯗ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯅꯤꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯥꯃꯦꯟ ꯊꯦꯡꯛ ꯌꯨ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯅ ꯕꯣꯔ ꯄꯤꯅꯕꯤꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯥꯃꯦꯟ